How's it going, everyone? Sorry I'm late. Was not part of the plan. It was a busy day, but no, I was planning on being here on time. Went to the log on and get going here, and my computer said wouldn't connect to the internet. It said waiting for some cache. They're waiting for the cache. Well, then I went upstairs and found out my phone wouldn't connect. Not even to our Wi-Fi. The Alexa wouldn't connect, which she probably just heard me. The only thing that worked was my tablet when I turned it on, but it wouldn't connect. But at least read something. So I got a hold of the provider, and they said, "Oh, we don't see a problem." They called me back. Oh, okay, we do see a problem in your area. Well, whatever happened, they actually spiked my router and my modem. And I had to reset both, and then they had to go through and do a hard update reprogram on my modem. So then I had to go through and somehow it cleared all my passwords for my Wi-Fi and everything, so I had to reconnect everything. So, woohoo! So I don't have much ready because I couldn't even contact people properly. I couldn't get everything out. Wow. Yeah, I was putting up a new patio window all day. And then this happened. This took up a lot of time. I've been messing with it for over an hour trying to get everything fixed. So yeah, some of my stuff is... So guys, I'm sorry this one might be semi off the cuff. Haven't even eaten hours. But how's it going? Urbexy, Richard's Reality. Thank you guys, you overseas guys, especially for coming in this late. Thunder Adventures, what is up, man? Caught a good explorer from you. Richard's Reality. Oh, so I can tell you guys talking to each other. Hey, Chris, is it wise to explore a half-burned building? Chris starts off right away with a good question. Chris, not alone. Oh, if you've never done a burned building, never do it. Don't do it alone. And even then, be very careful. Stay away from the burned sections. They can collapse. Really scout the building really well before you do that. Daddy Gville's World, how's it going? Hey, Walt Wynn, what's up, man? Alright, Chris, I was looking at maps of the brewery in Tumwater trying to find out what it was destroyed. You're just going to have to go take a look at it, Chris. Exactly, like Richard said, take a hard hat and take somebody else with you, Chris. Because I know you're not I'm not picking on, trust me, you're not a super long-time urban explorer. So be careful doing stuff like that by yourself. Oh, cool, Thunder Ventures. That's great. Tell you what, I'm happy because I was out working all day on the house because we finally had a very nice day. Of course, it was supposed to rain about 2 or 3 inches over the next day or two. And my temperatures was drop again. But I was putting a whole new patio window in the house, and that was a pain in the butt. Then this happened, so... And J&M Explorations, thank you very much for checking on me, you guys. I appreciate it. J&M texted me wondering what the heck happened. And now all my notifications weren't working. It's suddenly coming in, and I forgot to turn them off. Ross Long, how's it going? Yeah, Ross, that was my internet provider. I'm not going to name them. They first said there was no problem, and they called me back and said, oops. Yeah. You know, I'm not going to totally blame it. I think the construction guys touched something out doing a street down from me. But yeah, they had to do a bunch of work to get my internet back up, so I'm actually not going to be too angry at them for that. So what is going on with everybody? I mean, finally, we got some nice weather. I'm starting to see some nice explorers from you guys. Honestly, I've been a little bogged down between... I'm not being a wiener. My health just been a little bit tiring lately. A couple medications that take a toll on me, but if we get some warm weather regular, I'll be better. But yeah, I'm ready to get some more done. Sean's going to be kind of hit and miss the next couple weeks, so I might be doing a few on my own. And I am very happy that so far, Exploring with CF, Sparky 2.0 has worked exceptionally. So that's him right there. I didn't show anybody last week. The red one is gone. Now we have the brand new white one. He's in immaculate condition. Previous owner barely used him at all. I mean, matter of a handful of flights. So it's like having a brand new one. So this one, so far has not been attacked by birds. But it is very nice. I kind of miss the old one. This one's in so much better conditions. The other one had 2.5 years of mileage on it. Bird attacks, crashes, bounces, you name it. And it had character. This one here, I do kind of miss the character. Some of the loose glued on bits. Some of the gouges in the camera gimbal, you name it. But this thing is gorgeous, flies great. So Sparky 2.0 is back up, and I've already got some footage with him a couple times, including the flood footage. Yeah, Thunder Adventures, and the first time me and Sean took it out was over more water. But I had Sean spotting for birds. And the thing works great. Daddy Gville's World. I actually got this one online, used, from a guy, JT. I'm not going to say his last name, but he was selling it on an app called Let Go. And I got an amazing price on it. I'm not going to argue. Yeah, he gave me a good price. It even come with another remote. So now I have an extra remote. It's got a tablet holder. It's got, as you can see, it had the holder for the blades. And he even put a gimbal cover on it. So, yay. It's actually flown over the water now twice already since I've owned it. But just no birds. No more birds. But yeah. Oh, one old key's here. And as I always say, one old key, the only urban explorer in Greece. The one who's going to host us all someday for a good urban exploring get-together. Oh, hey, Thunder Adventures, I've noticed your drone openings. Anybody, if you haven't seen, Thunder Adventures has really taken advantage of his drone lately. His last couple explorers, maybe even the one he posted tonight, he said. He's been taking advantage, nice openings with his drone. I love it. I have underutilized my drone footage. I have so much, it's insane. If my old drone had an odometer on it, that thing had been at least 70,000 miles in that thing. So yeah, Thunder Adventures, I'm glad to see you use that. I need to put more, I need to get my drone actual compilation videos out. But now it's going to get hard for me, because in the warm weather, I want to be out. Working on the house, working on the car, we're going to put an engine in the truck this year. Exploring, try not to get on a lung transplant list, Some drone could imagine a hawk sound effect scare the birds off. No, Urbexy, I would prefer little baby air-to-air missiles. Would be nice. Or how about a teeny little pellet gun? Ooh. I'd love to have a tiny little pellet gun. I'd be like, oh yeah. At least give the bird a chance and do some dog fighting with the bird. I've gotten away from a lot of birds, but when I was under that bridge, flying under, getting a cool shot, all he does is whack me and right into the pillars, right into the metal. My wife's seen the footage. She just jerks up right into it. It's like, you dink. Oh. Okay, guys. One old key has got something to talk about here. Guys, I tried the beta creator, and I've noticed that it erased half of my keywords in the description of my videos. Ouch. Now, are you talking your channel description, one old key, or are you talking each video? Like your, tags? Chris, that's not exactly on the agenda, but hey, whatever. Since I'm behind time anyway. What is my opinion on the fire in Paris? I hope it wasn't arson. They're edging towards it was something to do with the construction going on. If it's arson, I hope they find the person. But either way, it's a heck of a loss. They're going to rebuild it, but it's never going to be the same because you have 800-plus-year-old antiques and windows and tons of stuff in there that's gone. So it's horrid. Yeah, J&M. Someday, guys, I really would love to do that because Antonis has got a great place over there. He'd love to see some other explorers. So yeah, I'd love to have a good meetup there for everybody someday. Rebexy, beta is still very buggy. Yes, beta is very buggy, so I still don't use beta very much. Beta is a nightmare. Hey, Daddy Gville's World. Hey, if you lost your first drone in the Ohio River, maybe your drone and mine will meet. Because then the Ohio flowing in the Mississippi, I can't remember. I lost mine in the Mississippi. My second drone, the kids took it over. Nice. Well, what you need is a dad drone that you can hide. Small drones hide easy. Yes, guys. By the way, as you see, I'm behind on the chat, but I like to answer you guys. Urbexy is moved back into the world of drones, everybody. He got himself a Parrot Anolfi, where if I didn't get the great price on this that I did, that's what I would have moved into. Urbexy now has a camera that is amazing. Did a good lossless zoom up to a certain point, and he can look up with his camera, so amazing shots. So yeah, just wait for Urbexy, even though he won't fly it over water for some strange reason. Chicken. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up here, guys, but I do like to answer everybody. We just get at a place. Oh, yeah, one little key. I hope they get it fixed. Let's see. I saw Hawk taking interest in my drone. Yeah, Thunder Adventures. I've had a lot of problems out here. In fact, if you are seeing eagles in my area, don't even fly. Eagles will take down a large drone. They will attack our big news drones, the big 40-pound things. Okay, so each video, one little key. Jeez. Yeah, I've had to open double windows even on Creator Studio 1, because as I'm putting in my details about a video, it'll stop. But if I go and open another window, like under the Creator Studio, under Video Manager, to that one, then I copy and paste what I got back and forth, and I can make it all work. But yeah, you're certain, and it seems like neither Creator Studio is working right then, because I'm doing that on alpha, you're doing it on beta, and they're both having the same problems. So I think we just found out that YouTube has a problem, guys. Hey, Hinsdale girl. Hey everybody, I haven't mentioned it. Please, and not just for me, no matter who you watch, if you enjoy their video, be it a live stream, recorded, no matter what type of video, if you like it, hit the thumbs up for everybody. The thumbs ups move every channel you like up in YouTube's results. It moves you up in, it shows interaction with your channel. It shows that people take the time to interact. So make sure you do give a thumbs up at least. If you don't have to do time for comments, thumbs up, people. All right, trying to catch up here. Yeah, Thunder Adventures. If it does it, a lot of times it does it when I'm uploading. Mine locks up and starts. I noticed half of it's gone. And it acts screwy. Up at the top right corner it says, haven't saved all changes not saved or something. It's like, ooh. That's when I open another window under Video Manager, open the same video, and under Edit, then I just copy and paste everything over there, and it stays. So it's a screwy thing. I see a lot of people not liking on beta. Problem is, guys, I'm actually using alpha and still having some of the same beta problems. So I think we are looking at an actual YouTube issue. I don't know, Rebecca. Some people are saying that they lost so much more not putting water on. So I don't know. Maybe got some more people hurt that way. There you go, Richard. Yeah, a lot of people aren't using beta. I think YouTube is really going to push beta hard sooner or later to get people to use it. I'm sorry, guys. Beta just isn't good. Beta's pretty. Beta has a few more analytics, but beta is harder to use. It's goofy setup, and I don't know. By the way, guys, we are going to do a review tonight of Mel Blues. I did get permission from her before, but I don't know if she can make it tonight. It's awful late over there. And I did message her as soon as I got my internet back. So, yeah. See how that goes. Steady Boy NZ, how's it going? spent a lot of time this weekend watching a bunch of Pajerico, a bunch of Study Boy NZ. I did watch a bunch of your Study Boy. Caught up on some Kiwiana. Spent some time going around here lately, so seen some good videos, guys. Oh, caught a couple of Thunder Adventures, including that, not Scottish Rites, the, you know, Freemasons. Jeez. Ooh. Oh, there you go. Hey, Daddy Gville, that's great. You tell that person thank you very much, and make sure you put that in your details, that person let, you know, they don't want you to name the location and everything, of course, but just put that the owner let you do this. And then everybody, if you see that in somebody's details, that an owner let somebody explore their property, make sure you put in the comments, thank you to the owner. Because for owners to do that is what we need more of. Oh, yeah, one old key. I love Mel Blues videos. I've been watching her videos for, it might be over 2 years, actually. And I wanted to showcase her videos because I love the gorgeous scenery she shows, the historical buildings she shows, and I think she could definitely use some more exposure, guys. But once again, she knows these are honest reviews. Let her know what you think, and we'll get to that in about 14 minutes. But yeah, well, Daddy Gville's world, I'll tell you though, about the snakes, though. Put some boots on, get some mace or a pepper spray, because it does kind of mess with snakes a little bit, and go for it. Be safe, though. Urbexy, I agree. The only thing improved is the analytics. See, I don't do a lot of time in analytics. The rest of it's supposedly pretty, but it really doesn't work any better. In fact, the new live control room, if anybody's tried that out, is actually stupid setup. Right now, on the old studio, I got right in the middle, as we all know, the screen is right here so I can see myself, make sure I'm in camera, see how not pretty I am. And right next to it's the chat, right below it's any details, everything's right here. Now, if you open the new live control room, up on the top left corner is a little screen of me. It's little. You can't even enlarge it. Little screen. And then on the far opposite side is the chat, and it makes it your bot. You kind of want to do this back and forth. So yeah, it's kind of I'm not sure I like it. I do like the dark look of it though. Doesn't reflect as much white light like this does in your face. Oh, I knew Urbex didn't know, Mel. And J&M, by the way, guys, J&M also has got a great looking video out that I haven't seen yet. I love the thumbnail, nice pool in the foreground. Oh, I'm always loving that. And I'm very jealous of you guys out east. Very jealous. Me and Sean are thinking about going back to one of our ultra high risk explorers from 2 weeks ago and trying it during the day, at least part of it, just so we can get a picture of the pool facility inside or a video shot. It's even more risky today. In fact, it's going to be like one of those things where Sean may have to hold the entry point open for me, and I may have to go myself. Because even my crappy lungs, I'm more nimble and quicker than he is. And I may be diving out. So, yeah, it's very sketchy during the day. But I really want to get back there. Hey, CRT. How's it going, man? We've run into a few... Snakes don't bother me so much. It's the bigger critters that can chase you. We've run into a few mean raccoons, possums, and a few bigger things. Worst thing we ever ran into on an Explorer were some feral dogs. And that was when my lungs were better, and we still ended up hanging upside down for some rafters to hold on to get away. Richard brought snakes. Oh, and by the way, guys, I hope Richard or somebody brought some troll-ass cookies. I'm sure they will show up. And to my trolls, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so happy that you guys stop in and help my watch time. Uh-oh, J&M said, speaking of fire damage. Richard's reality. Feral dogs is a bit sketchy. Dude, we didn't have time. We had enough time to yell some really bad words. The rest of our time was trying to figure out, with the few seconds we had, what to do. And it was get up, jump up on a couple boxes, and grab onto these rafters, and we're sitting up there for a couple hours. Until Sean found out he did have pepper spray, and he maced the dang dogs. 2 hours up there, until he figured out he had the pepper spray still. Maced them. Could have used that before the 2 hours. Thunder Adventures, I'm with you. Bugs, certain bugs. Certain bugs I'm okay with, others get the hell away from me. Spiders are the spawn of Satan. I hate spiders. Spiders hate me. I've been bit by spiders and they've got a foot swell up before. Alright, J&M said, speaking of fire damage, what do you got, J&M? Hey, take the lid off. I was going to talk, okay. I was going to talk a little bit today. Like I said, I'm a little off the cuff, off my game here, sorry. Oh, Richard, we've run into very few of those security dogs. We have actually turned away from explorers because we've gotten close. All of a sudden, a big old dog pounds against the fence, and we hear one in the fat distance. We're like, done. Sean is not a gazelle. I am in very short bursts, but then I run out of air. So some dog would feed on the two of us. So we're not tempting it. Oh, well, I J&M. Okay. Okay, Richard. Hey, John Spike. How's it going? Oh, boy, guys. Sorry, I'm so sorry I'm off my game here. This is just that hour and a half, 2 hour computer thing. It was screwed my whole day up. I think I overdid it anyways. My doctors find out what I was doing today, they probably would be very pissed. Was going to talk a little bit. I like doing these live streams and trying to build a community. I do wonder how many of you out there have actually thought about doing a show based on urban exploring, even if you're actually live sitting somewhere just showing off a site, or a weekly or bi-weekly show where you talk urban exploring, because I'm not all a bag of chips. I've only seen a few others do it. Exploring with Jay does one. He edges a little more towards the paranormal, but he still is a good explorer. There's a few others doing it, but not regular. I was wondering if any of you guys ever thought about doing it, because it might help out the community and even your channel a little. Get yourselves out there. Hey, you can review one of my videos. Nah. Ooh, CRT, there you go, man. Keep your eye on there. Now, CRT, that's a good eye. An eviction of a place like that is a great place to see how people actually lived. And it is a cool thing to preserve, guys. You get to see how a certain group of people lived, and he's preserved it on depending what they left. A lot of the weird evictions in big areas like that are kind of, not to be mean, ghetto-y people, and they leave some weird stuff. Just don't get scurvy, dude. Richard, it depends. It depends how high you run your internet, how much resolution you want. Honestly, guys, if you're watching me right now and you have a data you have to watch out for, you can put me on 144. You can go down to your little gear on the bottom of YouTube, pull that up, and you can change the resolution to 144p. You can hear me, but then you can see me a little less, and I might look prettier. So you can save your data that way. So, Richard, you can actually, on a live stream, you don't have to stream super high def, or people don't have to watch on high def. Hey, Awesome Epic Adventures, how is it going on your side of the planet? Well, okay, your camera side? No, you're not. I've seen you. Dude, you're prettier than this. If this is on camera, you can be on camera. 6 more minutes, we'll look at Mel Blues video, guys. And I really think you'll like it. And Mel, I like this one because she taught me something I did not know about this castle. Ooh, ouch. Okay. One old key. Notre Dame too soon for Urbex? Ouch. Somewhere a French person just went, ooh, that's cold. Oof. Oh, John Spike. You got to find, I'm sure you got plenty going on. And you say not much. I'm sure you got plenty going on. Catch up here. Rich. Hey, what's up, Rich? Another one of the, excuse me for saying this. I'm sorry, Rich. But there's a lot of you guys out east that kind of call the J&M crew because I knew them first. Found you guys through them. And now there's tons of you guys out east I get to watch because of J&M. So I kind of call you guys the J&M, part of the J&M squad. So if you guys get angry about that, I'm sorry. Hey, Keith, how's it going? Is the water going down in our area? Keith, it is edging down, but they had a huge amount of rain and snow north of us lately. Chicago had a 5-inch snowfall that we just dodged by 20 miles. But they're saying now these warm days, and they're supposed to have a bunch of rain the next few days. And that may actually raise our river back up. You know, we're still above our flood stage. But it may may recrest it a little bit. CRT, one old key, they are actually planning on rebuilding Notre Dame. Or Notre Dame, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Well, okay, now guys, see now, well, study boys, so do I. That's why I just told everybody to use the lower resolution watching me. Save your data. I'm not pretty enough to be a higher resolution. Well, J&M, both sentences work. Both ways of punctuating it work depending on your lifestyle. I don't know. I'm not here to judge that. I'm just here to talk about urban exploring. Your personal lives are your own. It's okay. Okay, Urbexy just tried me at 144p. I look pixelated as an 8-bit computer game. Perfect. That means I look better. Now, if you just make me sound a little better. Look, my CF's damaged my voice. It's done. Hey, Atlantis, how's it going? Yep, CRT. I bet. Dude, I'm not going to lie, CRT. What one old key said, yeah, we've all kind of gone, that'd be kind of a cool explore if there's anything left. Be cool drone footage. Bad. Rich, that's acceptable. Ooh, that's not arousing. I want to be part of the J&M crew. Oh, I know J&M. No, I'm not. I just kind of accidentally did that because you guys are the first, besides, actually, Muscle the Russell's the first one I knew out there heavily. But then you guys I ran into, and I've talked to you a lot. So, yeah, I don't know, it kind of, you guys turned me on to Rich and RNC and Turtle and everybody else. So it kind of, I don't know, it kind of felt like it bubbled out from you guys. Desertify. Desertify, I don't want to hear it, man. You got a voice, though. See, now, Desertify, you cheat. Even if you do have a face anywhere near mine for video, your voice is enough to make it. Okay, I apologize in advance. This is a saying I stole from Red Dwarf. But, Desertify, you've got a voice so mellow, you make men wet, dude. And Atlantis is just behind you. You guys, if you guys start talking together, women everywhere are going to be like just collapsing. So you guys can never do a live stream together. Ever. Hey, Atlantis, I don't know if you heard me. I said hi. Sorry, man. Daddy Gville, you've had a lot of rain. Well, we're supposed to have starting tomorrow. That's why I spent all this time working on my house today. Supposed to have hella rain the next 2-3 days. So, ooh, study boy. Run my stream through an auto-tune program. Then I could sound like the movie guy. Once, he was exploring a really cool building. And then, oh my god, a spider. You know, do the cool voices. Sorry, the microphone's here. I'm not used to 2 places yet. I gotta move that puppy somewhere. I think I'll put that on a tripod, move it down so it's level or something, so I'm looking right at you guys again when I'm talking to this thing. But the sound is better in this. I know it is. Oh, body work on a truck. Hey, Daddy Gville. I'm getting, we're looking at possibly putting an engine in our 98 Dodge Ram. You know, it's a piece of junk. It's a nice piece of junk, though. So we're looking to put an engine in that this year. Let's see here. Oh, sorry, I'm just, you need to restart. All right, your videos with previously unexplored. See, these are nice. You mean like, oh, so what, do a quick, no, wait, Urbexy, no, wait a minute. Are you doing a quick throwback? Like, if I do a quick review of what I showed last week? Or do I do that on my 2-parters? Ooh, that's a good one, Urbexy. Do the voice or have Atlantis. Atlantis Paranormal's offered to do a voiceover for me. So I could, remember that, guys, Atlantis has got a voice. Go to his live streams and watch him. He's got a voice. And he does voice work. But yeah, I could do like, last time on Exploring with CF, Sean kicked my butt. You know, stuff like that, yeah. Yeah, Rich, you're right. There will be plenty more. I mean, I haven't been out as much as I wanted to this year between health and mine and Sean's schedules. But I'm still looking at, there's a lot of summer left. I'm not going to stress. We got to just enjoy. And thankfully, you guys are out there giving me so much to see. No, Desertify. No. You guys don't get to collab. I'll tell you what, if the Desertify and Atlantis do a exploring video together, and even if they're just their voices on there, yeah, you have to lock up the girls, trust me. And probably half the guys. Well, hey, J&M, I'll say one thing. That's one advantage being on disability. If I can get a shot at it, I can take it. If, well, as long as my lungs are up to it that day and I'm not feeling like absolute doggy doodles. Which happens. And I know you, J&M, I know you know what I've got and what it entails. Ah, that's a good idea, Urbexy. I think I did that one in one of mine recently, Urbexy. I think, one of them I put next time on, I put a little preview for the next video. Ah, there you go, Urbexy. You gave Desertify an idea. I like this previous song. Now, for 2-parters, that'd be perfect. But even not a 2-parter, I wonder if that would work. What do you think? You can still, last time on Desertify Urbex. And yes, my voice sucks compared to yours, so I'm sorry. I should never have said your name with my voice. We did an asylum, but this week, moving on to abandoned woodchuck den. I don't know. Summer does awesome epic adventures. I don't want to hear it. Your winters are nowhere near ours. Your winters are sweatshirts and sometimes a coat. Ew. Our winters are, holy crap, pray the antifreeze and your truck doesn't freeze up. And even my Chesapeake Bay Retriever goes, okay, that's a little cold out there. Yeah. I'll trade you your summers for mine any day. I'll trade you my winters for yours. I dropped it. You know YouTube on EW, you tell me 96 Sierra Z70. What? What's wrong with the 96 Sierra Z71? It's a good solid engine in there. New vid is 32. Woof. Wow. That's a long one to certify. I usually try to get my parts around 20 minutes-ish. People seem to lose attention if they get too long. The collage of the best bits in the last 20 seconds. Where the end card is. Well, Urbex, see, that's what I do a lot of mine. If you guys noticed, for any that actually stay around my videos long enough, at the end I have little Easter eggs. It could be video clips of me and Sean doing something dippy, or pictures of a place, and that's where I put my end cards. And guys, try to help each other out by end carding each other, especially if, like Thunder Adventures did. I've got a problem with that the Freemasons building. I'm wondering if I should put him in my Freemasons building one, because they connect. So help each other out, guys. CRT, I don't know, man. It comes down to money. It comes down to whether we can afford to move or not. And it depends on my health, because Vanderbilt's amazing, but University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics knows my health and has been dealing with me for over 3 decades. It's hard to leave that medical team I trust so close to a major type of medical change in my life. Longest video yet. Wow. Study boy inside his guys hoodies ready for winter. Yeah, you're hoodies. See, you wear a hoodie here in the winter and you're a deadie. Thunderman cards on a video. Great. Hey guys, if you can either put them in, help each other out, put each other in end cards, put each other in the little crawler that comes out during the video. I put some of you guys in those. Make sure you help each other out. Better the devil, you know. Nice. All right, guys. I'm gonna pull up the video. Let's watch Mel Blues video here. And remember, this is a video it's a historical building. It's actually got, people are allowed to go in. It's really cool, but I love the places she sees. Plus, it's another part of Urbex. Urbex is not just abandoned, but technically this is kind of abandoned, but kind of not. But it's gorgeous. And I learned something in this video, and I think she did too, that neither of us knew. So I'm going to play this, guys, and remember, either comment here and she'll check it here. I did message her about that. She'll check the comments here, or go over her channel, leave comments if you like also. But it'll be a video from Mel Blues, and she does a lot of great videos. And honestly, and I'm not joking, I have been a fan for about 2 years of her videos. Here, I'll pull this up, and here we go. Well, maybe. Live. Bite you in the butt again. There we go, and here's her channel. Now, here's my problem. 43 subscribers. Yeah, she's not got 8,000 videos. I'm sorry, it's a year. Oh, wow, that's why I've been subscribed to her since she only had like 10 subscribers. Huh? But yeah, look at this. She does these cool historical places. And there's her home of her channel. Take a look, and she's got a live video playing. Great. I don't want to play any music without getting myself in trouble. She did tell me there's nothing in the one I'm doing, so I know that. And she's got some good play. Look at that. She's got more for you to see than one line. Enough to fill a screen, so that's great. I love her header. Red stands out from the green. I do know the popular channels over here could use a nice Urbexy, Urbex but Jericho, or Richard's Reality. People over her area. A little Abandoned Yesterdays could be in these right here. You know, a little J&M, Exploring a CF, whatever. You know, good for just exploring stuff in there. It always helps out, and people like it if they can do more of the same topic from your channel. But here is the video. Let's get back to it. And where did I go? I gotta get back to it. Here it is. Yep. Sorry, just making sure, because there's a couple of them here that I'd love to play, but I want this one. So it is part 2. So I'm gonna play a part 2, guys. And God help me for Bexy or Richard if I pronounce this wrong. Landsteffen Castle. And this is the video, and let her know what you think. I think it's a cool place. I think it's actually kind of gorgeous.
This section here has been fenced off, so masonry must be unstable. But it looks like there are lots of different little rooms. It's kind of like a little arch there. Lots of different sections. I'm just going to look down in this corner. You can see where the building would have gone across and joined onto the tower. Or I think that's one of the early gatehouses there. You see where it would have joined on. And there's a nice little table or seat. And just a strange little bit in the corner, which looks a bit like it might have been a toilet, but there's nothing there now. They've obviously been doing a little bit of repair work on here, because you can see the different colour of the mortar at the bottom. It's privately owned, but it's also looked after by Cadw, the Welsh Monument Organisation. We are here, so this is the inner gate. I don't know how well that'll show up on the camera, but we are at the inner gate on the map. And this is the earliest part of the castle. In case you can't see it on camera, it said it was originally an earth bank with timber defences, and then at the end of the 12th century stone replaced the timber, and these were added around 1225. Look at that weird little leaf. Managing to grow out of that wall. So it looks as if it would have been maybe 2 stories high. But there's nothing left of the floors now. Nice little room there. It's gone upstairs, which you can't get to. You'd have to get up onto the battlements and walk along. Maybe a guard tower or something, because that looks back inland.
God, you guys over there are so spoiled to this beauty. I'd wear my drone out over there.
Just get a few stills as well.
Come on, Urbex, you got that new drone, buddy. I want to see the drones of this.
Get inside. There's a couple of lower rooms, but this is the only part that's really sound enough where you can get up the stairs a little bit. There's a spiral staircase just here, which is gated off. And this is the more modern gatehouse that was added later. You can see what it would have been like.
Thanks, Teddy boy.
This is now right at the front of the castle.
I love how much of this place is still standing, how old it is.
Holes in the floor.
Yet we have to fill potholes in our dang
So I'm not
streets
sure
every
whether they would have
6
been
months
either
here.
for the portcullis to come up through. Maybe the bigger ones, and the smaller ones probably would have been murder holes where they would have chucked down boiling oil or any other thing to deter people. You can still see some pieces of the stone supports there, which would have held up the second floor.
She just calmly said murder holes.
And if you look behind, I turn around the other way, you see what's left of an enormous fireplace on the lower floor. And then on the first floor, there's still a bit left of the ornamental carvings of the fire surround. Shame there's not much left, but considering the amount of time it's been empty, yeah, I've got to expect that. Looks like it's made out of fairly soft stone. The one on the right, it looks like it's a face on the side of the fire there. I'm going to have a quick look at the top now first, because some more people have come along. There's not a lot of room up here. Just put my camera up there.
Yeah, Rebecca, I do agree. I have the sound turned up as loud as possible.
I'm not a big fan of these. I always get vertigo. And it's quite dark. First port of call is the toilet. You think they would have had the toilet going out at the back of the castle rather than at the front, where everybody had to walk past whatever came out the chute at the bottom. That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. You think it would have been put so it came out of the way. You can look out here and see where we were just standing, inside the gatehouse. I suppose it must have been used for residential at one time, or they wouldn't have had such massive fireplaces.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what mic she's using,
Bloody trying
guys.
to keep it warm, especially the wind coming off of the sea. Now it's well dark in here. I didn't bring a torch today. There's a second floor toilet, exactly the same as the first. And this is as high as you can get now. Oh, I didn't know they did that here. I haven't been up here for a while. I've forgotten what they're called. Those padlocks that people put on posts with love messages on there. I've seen it done in Italy, but I didn't realise anyone had done it here. And from the top you can see across to the mansion, which is still used.
Thank you, J&M.
And they obviously got a walled garden over there.
That is so cool.
And the field, apparently at the bottom there, between the castle and the mansion, my partner heard that there used to be a village there. That was the original village. He said apparently you can see markings on the grass that show where the buildings were in the summer when it's really dry. We should have come up here when we had the really hot spell last year. I can hear another train. We can look over the top now where we were, down into the inside of the gatehouse, and see the fireplace from the top. You can see why they chose this. It's a fantastic defensive point.
Hey, you screw somebody's day up from up there.
You would need to intercept anyone coming up the river. And you can see for miles inland. You can see on the other side where that big hole was, where we were in earlier. and also where the guards would have been able to walk along the walls between the towers. You see the little doorways. You can see on the other side, on ferry side, the little quay coming out. I'm not sure if a ferry still runs. I've got a vague feeling that they might have started running a ferry again from over there.
Can you imagine how that looked when that castle was up and running?
Another story. Well, you can see it would, but that part is now gone. You can just see the centre post from the spiral staircase. Right, so go head back down. Before anyone else comes up. Good thing about this castle is it's actually free as well. And you don't get many places that are free these days. I can't see the stairs. That's better. Every time you get to a corner, it gets very, very dark. You go watch where you're stepping. And just come out into the other side of the gatehouse.
All the stonework, stairwells, everything, just amazing to lay it all out.
I'm guessing that would have been maybe where another gate came up from. And this is the gateway we just saw from at the top of the tower, which goes across the battlements to the next one. Now underneath the gatehouse. It's called the Gate Passage.
Exactly, Jericho.
Look up through the murder holes. And it says the chambers each side are guard chambers. The portcullises and the murder holes where they would have chucked down the royal kids. And this one's got a little arrow set at the front. First of the guard rooms. It's very dark and very cold and damp. But it has got a nice big fireplace. It's quite dark in here, so I don't know whether it will pick up on the camera. We've got a nice view out the front and a vaulted ceiling. This is the other guard room, which is pretty much the same, with the same kind of vaulted ceiling, but not much of a fireplace. Either the floor's filled in, because there's like a little arch there, so either the floor level's filled up, or the ones this side had to be covered.
Wonder what you would find here with a metal detector.
Back outside. That's about it for here, and hope you enjoyed seeing a tour around Van Stefan Castle. We're going to take a little walk down across the beach now because there's something else just below the hill that I want to show you. So I'll be back later.
Come on, Carol-Ann, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. There you go. Woohoo! Look at that beauty. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, CRT. Thanks for hanging around through Mel's video. I appreciate it. Yeah, CRT. I mean, she really, you know, the 40 so subscribers she has, honestly, is not enough for what she does. She's got some amazingly gorgeous spots there, and she likes to show them off, and I like her videos, guys. So that's another good area of urban exploring. Don't let anybody tell you it's got to be just abandoned or just this. If you like it, explore it, share it. Oh, wow. Oh, awesome epic adventure. See, now I wonder, places like that, I'm not a big paranormalist, but I'll tell you what, places like that got to feel amazing at night and certain lighting and everything else. And like I said, I don't know if anybody heard me, could you imagine using a metal detector in places like that? Besides, I still get, man, Urbex, you got to get some good footage of that new drone of these places. Ross, thought the video was really good. Great location. Good pick. Thank you very much, Ross. I try to pick a variety, guys. I really do. And Mel's been one of those people I watch her videos. I enjoy her videos. I comment back and forth. And she's a great supporter, everybody. She comments back all the time. You make a comment on her channel, she usually answers you. She actually comes over to my videos and comments. She's great. And I just like how interested she is in these things. And in a lot of other areas of urban exploring. So, yeah, I agree with Urbexy and a couple others, though. The audio could use a little bit of oomph. I think CRT was talking about it, too. Yeah, she could use a little bit with the microphone. Oof. Wow. Oof. Excuse me. Don't know where that came from. Up top of the sleeping bag, look at the stars. Yeah, that'd be cool. That would. It's just a gorgeous place, guys. Tour style Leah Lenson. Better sound. Ah, there you go. Yep, exactly, Desertify. She definitely, like a couple people said, a lav mic could be nice. Or if the camera they're using is adjustable microphone, because I know mine does, I can actually adjust the mics on mine to get the person behind the camera or the person ahead without even getting the person on the other end. So yeah, maybe that's a mic adjustment, or like you guys said, just a lav mic or something. I have to talk to our cameraman about that. Oh, no problem. No problem, J&M. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Hey, Ross, have a good one. Thanks, guys. I appreciate anybody coming in late like this. Certify my sound sucked due to loud music for about 12 videos. It's never too late. Yeah, that's one thing we talked about here, I think a week or so ago, Certify. If people use music in their videos, make sure it's not overwhelming music. Some people use overwhelming music or too much of it, and I think there can be too much music in an urban exploring video. Kookaburra. Now, Urbexy, I know about a wireless lav mice. I'm not sure Mel would be a big fan of a mouse on a wireless mouse. Or mice following around. Okay, well, okay. 1:5 ratio, volume rate. Wow. See, Desertify, I don't even know what my ratio is. I just go through it. I don't even do music too much in mine anymore. Mostly during my drone video shots. But, I just kind of set it to where I think it sounds good and go from there. Once again, I'm more of a layman. I'm more of the person that gets out in the mud than the guy that sits in the studio very well. Ah, what'll keep, Mike? Now he's got the name. All right, guys. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, I had a topic and I totally see this whole bad internet thing threw me off. But hey, guys, make sure, thank you very much to Mel for letting us view her video. Thank you guys for commenting on it and watching the reviews. And make sure, check her channel out. If it's something you do like, join her channel. If it's something that's not really up your area of exploring, then feel free not to. It's not a problem. Never feel pressure to join somebody else's channel. Other people like it. I'm not a fan of music. Rich, I'm going to agree with you. I actually am not a fan. And if you go back through my videos, you're going to find a few that do have music. That was my little flirtation with it and try, and I just didn't like it. But some people make it work. Now, Urbexy, his is non-verbal in all music. His actually works. It depends on what you're doing. If you're going to have the sound of the Explorer, me personally, I like sound of Explorer or music. That's my preference. Mixing the two to me is very hard to do. Now, somebody professional like maybe Atlantis or Desertify, you guys can do it properly. Hey, more power to you. I just like either or. I like somebody to have just music or just the sounds of the Explorer. That's just where I'm at with it. Yeah, but Rich, that's the reason I want to hear the building too. I want to hear the crunch of what's under your foot or squish. Yeah, or a noise where you're like, ooh, what did they just step on? Or what did they just bump into? Or what's that behind them? Like Thunder Adventures. Thunder Adventures had their video where they're exploring the Freemasons building, and all of a sudden, somebody goes, hello? Now, me being a dingus, me or Sean, we would have answered back. But, now, if you got music, that actually might have drowned that, might not have been as cool and dramatic. The fact that it was quiet, they're exploring, and all of a sudden you hear this hello from a distance, that makes it a little more, whoa. And I've been on YT for the last 3 years on many different channels. Wow. Oh, no, Daddy Gville, you're never too old to learn. You've never been doing YouTube too long or too short to learn. No, we can all learn. I've learned from you guys so much. Some of it I can't still accomplish, like slowing my camera down every time. I need anti-cap. No, I don't need anti-caffeine. I'll go to sleep. But I need to slow down when I'm on places. I just get too excited. So no, Daddy Gville, keep learning. Heck yeah. That's why I always tell you guys, you have any questions, any ideas, anything, feel free to throw them in the chat. These streams are for the community, not me. Well, a little bit for me, because I do like to learn. I can learn from you guys and see places, so make sure if you have something, throw it out there. But I agree with Rich and J&M. I do like to hear the Explorer. That's why I kind of don't like gimbals as much on Explorers either, though. I like that jostle, bustle, bump of an Explorer along with that crunching sound. Yeah, J&M, the right music can make a drone video amazing. Ian Macy is good at that on his channel. He is amazing at mixing the right ones. Urbexy's done some of his past drone stuff where he's got good music. When I'm doing a drone video, guys, I really slave over and sweat over what music to put in. Here's what I want to talk to you guys about. Let me read these last couple of comments here. Good point. The building sounds. It does sometimes desertify. And when Thunder Adventures was on that last Explorer, and you hear the person that does it, it's an actual person, and they left. Here's somebody outside saying hello, so they went out the other side. Me, I would have said yes, hello. That's just me. But it did add something with music was there. I think it would have taken away. John Spike, that's you trying. Okay. Let's see. The music really adds to the Explorer, though, especially effects. See, now, Rich, the thing is, some people are overdoing the music now. They're trying to amp up urban exploring, and they're doing too much of it. I say when you're doing an explore, and you got the sounds of the explore, there definitely should not be music all the way through that explore. Maybe in places. Full dark. My favorite place they did music last week was in the transitions or when they scanned a room. They did those two areas of music immaculately. The rest of their music, I might have been overpowering for me, a little too much. But their panning and their transitioning music was absolute perfection. So that's maybe what you work on a little more. Awesome, I'll tell you right now, if you get a drone, you don't have to buy the most expensive drones. Go out to a nice big field somewhere, a parking lot, and learn to fly it. Take your time. It isn't as bad as you think once you get used to it. Well, one old key, it depends on the outside noises. Sometimes music can help drown out crappy noise, but make sure you're not drowning out good noise, because sometimes I've seen a couple years where, yeah, I can see why you put music in a few of them. Jason Allard. That's good drone footage. Cool. Yeah, Jericho, you're right about that, but it's got to be the right place and the right time. Like I said, I still think there are some explorers out there now that are just putting too much music in. Oh, you got a spark. Wasn't a red one you found in a river, was it, J&M? Did you get the Fly More kit? Hopefully, you got the remote and everything. Because that's one thing about the Spark or any drone you get. You don't want to fly them with your phone. They're slow reacting. You get less speed, less maneuverability, less options. Always with the remote. But yeah, the Spark is an amazing little drone. You will like it. It bounces. It takes a beating. It's tiny. Nobody's afraid of your DJI Spark. They all think it's a toy. So yeah, the remote is a must. If you didn't get the remote, guys, make sure you get the remote. Heck, hey, maybe I'll sell you one really cheap. Or send you one. I got a spare. But you gotta, yeah, okay, the Fly More kit. Yeah. So you got batteries, you got the charging dock, yep. And prop guards. Use the prop guards sometimes. Not all the time. But you're flying that little sucker in a tight space, prop guards are good. Worst thing I ever saw was someone adding helicopter sounds in drone footage. Dude, I've seen some sound effects lately in Urban Explorers. I've heard sound effects. People putting voices in that you can tell are not in the building. You can tell it's some footage they put in, some audio. I've heard, sorry, I just got something in my eye. That's real good. Yeah, I've heard sound effects people put in places now. So not only are we now getting video clickbait of things made up like blood or people chasing, now we're getting audio clickbait. And I have heard sound effects of yells or something. It's like, ah. Oh, yes, J&M. The Phantom 3, the Phantom series drones are amazing. Stable, they're powerful, good long flight time. But yes, they are way too big. Now, the Spark, fully charged, all 3 batteries, all fits in this. And then you got the remote with it. Shit, you can carry that anywhere. So yeah, the Spark is amazing for carrying. I'm going to say the Spark, and I know it's not a folding drone, but everybody knows I'm not a Spark only fanboy. I have had my problems with DJI, but the Spark is probably one of the best, toughest little drones out there, and for its size is probably one of the best drones for quality. It just takes it all. The fold-up drones, you got to be careful. The arms are a little more brittle. Hey, Jericho, have a good one, man. Good exploring lately, man. Been enjoying it. Got some Tommy, got some Dale. Liking it, man. I caught a lot of your videos lately. Guys, I was going to talk about here. I want to bring up something before I forget. There is a thumbs up problem going around on YouTube. I have messaged Pajerico. I've messaged Family of Fun. I've messaged a bunch of people. I'll be watching videos. I'll hit the thumbs up, and I'll go back to watching the video, and it's gone. Like, if I go to a video and it has 8 thumbs up, I hit it, blink, 9. Suddenly, 10, 20 seconds later, I look down, it's back to 8 again. I hit it, 9. So it's not like I just mistook the number or just didn't stay lit. It goes back to 9. I go to watch, then boom, back again. The thumbs ups are disappearing, guys. Also, be careful because there's a lot of big YouTubers I watch in urban exploring and to do with the pop culture sci-fi stuff I do. Actually out and out talking about now, subscriptions are being deleted and erased. If you haven't heard from somebody in a while, check them out because you may have lost your subscription to them or they may have lost you. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but there are a bunch of big YouTubers actually talking about this now. The thumbs up thing they are definitely talking about, but it's wow. Rich, thank you very much, man. Dude. I appreciate it, man. Hey, come on. As an explorer, you know, it's not, honestly, I don't want to sound cliche, but it is a thought that counts, man. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Rich, that's the whole point. It is the whole point of these videos is to help everybody, to make sure it's a community, to make sure, even if you guys just come and hang out, it still brings us together and keeps us cohesive, gets us out there to know each other. So thank you very much, Rich. I appreciate it, and the Exploro Pala will appreciate it. That poor old car has been, me and Sean sat down, and that car, no joke, got 19,000 miles almost put on it last year for urban exploring. Or since I've owned the car for a year and a half. So, woohoo! Thank you very much, Rich. I got to put a water pump on her here soon. I think I got a slight leak at the weep hole. Rich knows what I'm talking about. And so is probably Daddy G. All right. Well, thank you very much, Rich. And it will definitely go right to the Exploro Pala. Where am I? John Spike, back to the music when I get my band and game hall uploaded. Ooh. Now you see music. Tell me what you think. John, make sure you come back in here. Let us know in case no notifications go out. Or if some of us are watching a different part of our subscription list at that time. Make sure you come in here and let us know. So we will definitely do that. And we can even watch it on here, guys. If you guys have a video you want us to watch on here, I don't have to do one review per night. We can bring up your videos, watch them, and see what people think. Even a piece of a video. Atlantis. Oh, don't make me laugh, dude. Don't make me laugh. Oh, my. Sorry. Nothing like having lungs that don't like you laughing. Woo. Thanks, Atlantis. That was good. Thanks, man. I can pay the taxes. Nice. Speaking of which, everybody in America, hope you got your taxes in yesterday. Yay, Uncle Sam. Take my money. So, yeah, John Spike, make sure you come back in and let us know. Also, if you ever use my video in review, use a Soundstripe, and they said if I license it, oh, correct. Now, John, you definitely have to make sure, because there's a lot of companies out there where if you have a subscription and I play your video here, they nail me, because I'm not subscribed. So you really have to make sure, that's explained to me, or they would have to get a hold of me and make sure it's okay. Because I got hit a lot early on, and YouTube even kind of sent me an email going, you kind of got to be a little more careful. So I got to be sure. Oh, no, Atlantis, that's okay, man. J&M, thanks, guys. And J&M, thanks for checking on me earlier. I appreciate it. Which, once again, proves, guys, this is a community. Because J&M, I wasn't on at normal time. And I've talked to them personally, and they actually messaged me going, are you okay? Of course, they're in the medical field, so, Jen knows what's going on, so she's also worried I may have collapsed a lung or something. But thank you very much to all three of you guys. Really, Rich, Atlantis, Richard, J&M. I mean, I appreciate you guys really doing that. The old Black Impala appreciates it. Oh. Don't worry, Atlantis. The laugh is actually good for my lungs. Irritate them or not. Oh, J&M, but thing is, you guys are the community, and it's you guys that make it a community, so thank you very much, but you guys show up, you guys join, become part of a community, and that makes this all worth doing. So I appreciate the compliments, but I also have to put it back at you guys for being here, for keeping urban exploring real, and it's real tough these days. It is. Urbex and I talk about it a lot. It's tough to keep urban exploring going. It is, but it's nice to have a group of people that really love urban exploring in all of its forms and keep it real. It's nice. Hey guys, Rich, I'm going to agree with you. I'm not to get political, so I'm sorry if I annoy anybody. I'm so sorry. I'm going to say something real quick and back out. Thank you, Donald Trump, for the tax cuts, because it did help me and my wife. That's all I can say. Those tax cuts did affect us. They helped out. So, my insurance out-of-pocket deductible is, thanks you, Mr. Trump, for the tax help. Oh, no problem, Thunder Adventures. You can either watch it here, or I'll put the link to Mel Blues video in my description when I'm done also. But no, I appreciate running into all you guys. And I like how there's so many of you guys all over. And I like how somebody like Atlantis is here. And as everybody knows, I'm not the biggest paranormalist. But he is, and they believe it and do it, and they're not out there running into clickbaity stuff everywhere. So you guys keep hammering on it. Keep looking out for fakers. Keep calling on it. RNS! Hey, how's it going, guys? Talking about you a little bit ago. Wow, certified. Dude, you need that money to travel, dude. Wow, it's hard not to blush, dude, but thank you very much. Dude, I will explore as long as my health will let me. And that's the only way I'd ever back down, is when my health says I can't. And I'm going to plan on getting on oxygen here the next week or two, just so I can travel better and explore with oxygen. Which I think will give me an advantage still, because I'll have my own air system. Aha! Yes, Alistair, they are. But thank you very much, Zertified. I appreciate it, man. I mean, and once again, I am so glad you made the jump to YouTube. All your pictures over the years of looking at you on Instagrams. I knew it, and I told you you'd be good on here. And you are. You translate perfectly over to YouTube. No, it's not well overdue to certify. It's I don't know how to feel. I just feel I appreciate everything you guys do. I appreciate you guys being here. I don't know how to say it right. I love urban exploring. I love having a real bunch of people here. I love that you guys love what I love as much as I love it. How's that? But thank you very much, Certified. Thank you, J&M. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Atlantis. I appreciate it, guys. Oh, no, Awesome has got a head off. Yeah, Awesome. It's early for you, isn't it? Because it's tomorrow. What, about noonish there? Or no, a little afternoon, right? See, you're farther than... No, you're not as far as New Zealand, right? So it's earlier for you. Always get that mixed up. See, I talked to a lot of you guys overseas so much, My phone has 3 time zones. Mine, Scotland, and New Zealand set in my phone now. Have a good one, though. Awesome. Hey, Awesome Epic Adventures, thank you very much. And guys, like I said, we don't have to do one review. If you have a question on a video you just want to show off, you're proud of, you did something different. Hey guys, I edited this different. I used a new camera. Make sure you put it, let me know, even in the chat. I don't have to plan. We got time. And I'm getting pretty good with this studio setup I've got going now. I can pull up videos pretty good. Urban Indie, how's it going, man? Urban Indie, your name change almost got me, man. Oh, thanks, Rich. That thing is, that's you guys too. You all. Now, see, I have to say, and you guys, I want this community also, and maybe a little selfish. I want this community for me in a way, because there may come a day, and I know Jen knows. There will come a day where I can't explore. My lungs will drop low enough, even with oxygen, I won't be able to move enough to go do it. If I do a transplant, that's 6 months to a year of pretty much house arrest. So there's going to maybe a time where I can't explore. And I want this community to be nice and strong, where you guys are keeping me, you guys are going to edge me, keep pushing me along. And I really want that. I want that strong, and hopefully I can still do live streams at least when I get to that point. So I thank you guys all now for being here now and in the future. But have a good one, old Key, because you're once again another time zone. I love this internet thing. Time zones, time zones, time zones. Who's got the time zones? And what do we got? With one old Key here, Awesome Epic Adventures, we had Study Boy. We've had, what, 6 or 7 time zones here or more? Just us here in America, we got, what, 3 or so. So what's up today, Urban Indie? Little Key. No problem, man. Keep pumping them out, dude. I did leave some comments back on your videos a while back, remember? I'm back trying to do that, guys. I've been really trying to go back to the videos I've been watching in the gym, where I like leaving thumbs up and making comments. I went over a lot of Pajericos this week. Pajerico is one I've been subscribed to from day one, and I'm not getting half his notifications. And I can't thumbs up him. How many of I know we started talking about how many of the rest of you are having that thumbs up problem? Be careful, you may not even have noticed. If you're watching a video and give thumbs up, check it a little later. Especially if you scan down, leave a comment, come back up, watch. It's gone. It happens a lot. I think they're canceling the sound stripe. I really like it with the bro. John, you got to do what you like for your videos. I am a big proponent of the Creator Studio, not just because I can use the music here. I like their Creator Studios. They're giving you a hell of a resource for free. And I'm for not spending any more on your YouTube channel than you have to, guys. YouTube is a tough mistress. She can be an expensive mistress. And she can be very hard to get back, really. So I'm not for spending if you don't have to. The Creator Studio, I will give out to YouTube. YouTube has been adding epic amounts of music to the Creator Studio. And you can download it. So if you find something you like, do like I do, make files. So you don't lose it. I got some stuff just for drone. So it's up to you, John. If they have music you really like that moves you for your channel, stick with it. If you don't have a problem spending any money on it, no problem. So yeah, make sure. Thanks, Urbexy. Hey, one good thing, I think I can still fly my drone even when I'm laid up, because I know there's a good at least 90 days after a transplant surgery. I can't even go up and down steps. I can't use my arms to get up and sit down. I can't do a lot with them, but I think I can still fly my drone. I can't even drive. But I'm not there yet, so... We'll see what happens now. The 24th, I go up to Iowa City for an appointment. We'll see what they tell me then, where I've gone or moved. Business idea, virtual urban exploration on the Oculus Rift. Okay, Urban Indie, I got part of that. What's the Oculus Rift? That almost sounds like something from the sci-fi show. Now, a video game, now I wonder, would there ever be a place for a video game of urban exploring, guys? We all, the mesothelioma masters will keep you going. Nice. Dude, I knew a guy that had mesothelioma and he had a transplant. Yeah, that's tough. Okay, Zertifies notices some likes vanishing, yeah. Because I've been watching videos and, yeah, check it out, guys. Make sure when you leave a like, go watch somebody's video. Hit the like, then go down, like, leave a comment, or even scan down at all, come back up and see if that's still there. It happens to a lot of people. Some big channels are really talking about it. Thunder Adventures, YouTube's music is actually pretty good. Yeah, they are actually coming out with a lot better music than they used to. I will say that. That's why I stuck with it. It's free. It's a huge database. I don't really have a lot of trouble finding something I really wouldn't want to use in my videos. Sometimes you have to search a little, but they're really giving you a lot. So yeah, Thunder Adventures, I agree. I think it is good and it's well usable and free. View account issues, some vids. Has had view count. Oh, okay, Daddy Gville, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, view counts. I don't know if you guys have run into this yet. Lately, I'd say in the last couple months, I'll have 2 or 3 videos where I like go to bed, it's got 200 views. Get in the morning, it has 190. How do you lose 10 overnight? Okay, so Urbexy and Urban Indie are speaking the same language here. As I caught part of what Urban Indie said, but the rest just blew by me. Oh, okay, Urbexy. Now I know what you're talking about. Okay. No. Okay. Thank you, Urbexy, for reminding me. Yes. You did send me a link to that game. I got it. Now I caught up. Yeah. That's a good idea, Urban Indie. That is a great idea. Oh, no problem, Rich. You are always a busy man, Rich. You got to make that money so you can go out and explore, Rich. I understand, and you're a busy boy. Yeah, Rich, I get to pull the engine out of my 213,000 mile Dodge Ram, put another engine in it this summer. Because I would pull the heads off, but pulling the heads off, put new head gaskets, or a head, if it's cracked, on 213,000 mile engine is a little bit not useful. I was going to ask you, okay, now here's what I was going to ask about music, guys. This is my point of view. I know some channels are totally against this. Totally. I don't mind this. I say don't feel bad about using the same piece of music over again. You know, maybe not one video to the next. Unless it's like your theme song. You find a good theme song, which I did early on my channel. I found I really liked. Had at the end of every video. But don't feel bad about using the same piece of music. I've used the same piece here and there off on in videos a few times. There are some amazingly good pieces of music. And if it matches the mood, it matches the mood, man. Hey, reviewing, playing, and more RPM. Wow. You know what? If another year or so, my lungs will have enough air to say that one. That's a name biter right there. Reviewing, playing, and more RPM. There we go. Wow. Urbexy. No, sorry, man. I didn't get off track. The engine, you got at least one spark plug that gets very wet if you put pressure on the cooling system. So I modified my radiator cap, an old mechanics trick, where I'm running a low pressure cooling system now. Well, then it runs fine. But if you pressurize that system, even with some sealant I had in it, it wants to get a spark plug pretty drowned. So it's either got a head gasket totally blown out, well, almost totally, from the water jacket, or these engines have a habit of having cracked heads. And at 213K rough miles, it's not worth putting a head on. So we're looking at a used motor with a lot lower mileage for our beater truck. The one that wades through water and goes over train tracks. Dennis, or RPM is good. Oh, no problem. RPM. I'll go with RPM. I like that. I try to call most people by their channel names just to keep everybody on in the conversation. So nobody going, okay, now who's he talking to? So how's it going, RPM? Done that in the past. Head warp or gasket blow. Yeah. Yeah, she's a big old truck there, Urbex, but the engine comes out real easy in the big old Dodge. The hood comes way off, and the front end actually has a split. So pull the radiator and condenser out, and boom, the engine comes right out forwards. Try to keep my channel as real as Wyatt YouTube will let me. So end music talks about keeping it real. So my end music talk. Ah, that's a good one, Daddy Gville. Use your music to talk for you. Exactly. But how many of you guys have used the same song over in any of your videos? And how many times have you used the same song? Change your A4 engine in the street? Jeez. Nice. Well, you must really like that Audi. Woo. Now, A4, is that the all-wheel drive, the Quattro? Because I'm telling you, man, I would not change an engine on a Quattro in the street. I'd rather shoot myself. No pun. Sorry, guys. That sounded a little rough. But if you work on cars as long as I did, there's some things you don't want to do. A clutch on an Audi TT Quattro. Yeah, no, that's not fun. Done many a street repair. Oh, man. Okay, RPM. I use YouTube end song in every video. Okay, that's good. A lot of people do. I use a song at the end of, I'd say, most of my videos. Used to be all. Now, RPM. Besides your end song, which probably is like maybe a theme-ish song for you, during your videos, do you use any other song over? Have you used any song over? Because some channels are so against it. Some guys have a file of songs they've used. If they get another song they like, they check it by that file. They never want to use the same music again. Well, you know, Urbex, the RPM also refers to cars, man. Okay, Thunder Adventures used one a few times. Just works good with nature. Ah, there you go. Drone shots. Now, Thunder Adventures, yes. The piece of music I used in the beginning of one of the parts of the diner or gas station I did at the diner a while back, I've used that song over because it is gorgeous for an opening or closing drone shot. So Thunder Adventures, check that out. You don't have to play my whole video, just like the first few seconds. It's either the old diner video or the one just the gas station one right around it. Has a great song with a drone. And you should check that one out. I think you'd love that one for an opening bit of your drone shots. And I have no problem sharing what I use, because if you guys can do a gorgeous shot with the music, heck yes. RPM says it's actually called Follow Me. There you go. Can't beat that. Oh, RNS, I just skipped one of your comments. The computer did. RNS always uses the same for the outro. Not a problem with that. See, now that's like a theme song. Exactly. And I did that for like the first year on my channel. I think I had the same song right at the end. I actually hit hard right at the end. My name came up, yeah. And I haven't done that as much lately. Now, RNS, during the rest of your videos, like in the middle, if you're going to use a piece of music, have you used the same music in your video somewhere? Sometimes. Rich, back in the mid-90s, we used to pull our cars over storm drains to do transmissions and whatnot. Yeah. I put a Rich, you know what I'm talking about here. I put a 700 R4 transmission in an 85 Pontiac Trans Am by myself in the garage at my parents with the only thing I had to pick it up with was a floor jack, and when that failed, me underneath the transmission, dog style, feet and legs in the air like a dog, holding it up and praying to God I could reach up and get a volt in before I had a coronary. 700 R4s in a Trans Am aren't the worst, but they're not the best when you're doing it alone. On your back in a garage floor, so I feel you, Rich. RPM is just a title abbreviated. Nice. Ooh. So reviewing, playing, and more RPM. Nice. You got a sneaky title. Very good. But Rich, I know you'll back me on this, Rich. No mechanic ever owns one car. Because even as a mechanic, you know how good you take care of your car, how low a mileage, what model it is. Sooner or later, it's going to bite you in the butt. So you always have a backup. Desertify. My new video has custom music made by my friend who writes it. Wow. Sometimes he was writing this exploring score. Oh, sounding dark sounding. Likely reuse it. Very good. Well, I'm sorry about that story. Wow. Desertify, I mean, whew. There's never the right thing to say about something like that. I'm sorry about his son. That's tough. But maybe it's a nice thing. Maybe a little bit of a tribute. You can reuse the score he made for that feeling and emote a feeling in your videos. So that's maybe, that's what good can come of it, I guess. I'm sorry. I wish I could. Oh, you never can say the right thing there. Oh, okay, RPM. You have one that use about 5 seconds in most videos. Okay. Oh, Rich. Airwolf, dude. I wish I have thought about that. God, the Airwolf theme, especially the takeoff sound, though. Whoa, when it takes off. Oh, that'd be gorgeous, but you'd be hit with a copyright strike in 20 seconds on YouTube. Oh, you jerks, that'd be great. I'd love to have that. How about a little Top Gun? Flying your drones over some trees low, a little Top Gun would be nice. Airwolf has got to be one of the most brilliant theme songs ever for an airplane or helicopter show. Oh, that'd be so cool. Can you imagine the copyright strikes you'd get? Hey, J&M, have a good one, and thank you very much, J&M, both for checking on me and for being here, and I really appreciate the super chat. I just do. Thank you very much. And Rich, wow, with that comment about Airwolf, you might have got comment of the night, because that is, you cannot top Airwolf. That is still a great song. Daddy Gville. Local rock radio DJ does most of my voiceover on my intro saying my channeling. Wow. Holy crap, dude. I feel bad here. All you guys with gorgeous voices, or you have access to people with gorgeous voices, and here I am stuck with my male version of Fran Drescher voice. Woof. Yike. That is, wow. Rich Discoveries, that sucks. The 7R4 was pretty much the only. Okay, now, Rich, I don't know about bulletproof, because the second gear on a 700R4 could get mushy if you beat on it or use it like it was supposed to be in a sports car. That second gear could go out easily. I had that built pretty heavy and put a shift kit in it, so it hit hard. Cool to certify. Yeah, see, I hope so, because that's the only, wow, I couldn't even find any good to come out of that situation like that, except that music will be out there. His emotion from that time will be out there. And you'll be able to put that music to something that'll give an emotion to other people. Maybe even give people goosebumps with what you put that music to. And that is probably one of the best things you can do for him. If he sees that music in one of your videos and can see the emotion that he's got in it and can share with everybody else, I think it will really help. I think that's something you just can't beat, being able to share that at least. Hey, Thunder Adventures, thank you. And hey, I appreciate you guys out exploring, but enjoying your videos, liking your drone openings. And check out that diner or gas station video on my channel. They're a ways back. Just check out the first, right at the opening. I think you would love that piece of drone music for a couple of yours. I think you could do something with it. And I just think you'd like it. So thank you very much, Thunder Adventures, and stick with these new openings and stuff. I like it. Yeah, decertify. I agree 100%. Right now, I think I tightened the bands. I'd never done that. Tighten the bands in a transmission. Did that in my big old Dodge when I got it. Tranny shifts gorgeous in that thing. For tightening the bands after reading, well, on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Well, let's see here, guys. So, okay, we pretty much covered the music thing for the night. Anybody else have any suggestions, ideas, questions, or any piece of video you want to see? I know if the flood comes back, it's already still high in our area. I was thinking about taking Sparky out, getting a little flight or two in this weekend, as long as it's not raining. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get some more footage of the bridge where my drone got killed. I just gotta bring somebody a spotter with me to watch for birds, because they're building that bridge. I want to come up. Okay, I don't know how many of you guys that fly drones have tried to plan something out. The old bridge, the old I-74 bridge between Moline and Bettendorf, Illinois and Iowa, the old spans have a gap between them. And I want to bring my drone right up between the gap and have the video footage just come up, and you're rising up with two big bridge spans with cars on each side. I think it would be a cool shot. Oh, your dog's name is Sparky. Nice. Yep, this is DJI. This is my XCF Sparky 2.0. I'm actually going to put the name on it. I got to put my FAA numbers back on it, too. Be careful, guys. If you do have a drone, even the Spark is over the weight limit in America. Barely. Where you have to have FAA numbers on it and registration, and they are crabby about that. The FAA, thankfully, has not been butt heads with YouTubers or a lot of people making a penny off their drone, not getting a Part 107, which is stupid. A stupid thing to try to do to a drone anyway. But make sure the FAA numbers are on there, because police and FAA themselves are being very strict on that. So make sure you guys do that. It's cheap. Unfortunately, I don't think we should have to do it, but hey, make sure you do it, because they really are hitting people on that. And if anybody gives you crap about flying your drone, and they do call a police officer, at least you can say, I'm legal. And always look up, if you're in a certain flight areas, make sure you call an air traffic tower in your area, wherever you're at. Because I always do the air traffic control towers to let them know, especially because there might be medical helicopters where you're flying or something. And keep the FAA off your back. Now here's a question I did have to ask. I know some of the rest of you are drone flyers. I don't think, from what I was told, the airport radar can't even pick this drone up anyway. It's too small. They cannot pick up the Spark. It's the size of my hand. That it takes like something a lot bigger than this. Somebody told me they can't even pick up a Phantom series on their radar. Now, is that true? Somebody even said that even the ones that News uses, the larger ones that got the arms like yay big, that a lot of times those can't get picked up on radar. Okay, so RPM, thank you. No, it can't. Okay. So technically I could do it, but don't want to get caught. Okay. Thank you very much, RPM. Because I still try to fly this legally as possible, but once again, so many government mandates, laws, rules, regulations. Sooner or later, you can't even know if you're flying legally unless you're a law encyclopedia. And for something the size of my hand, you know, if it's a news drone that weighs 34 to 40 pounds, I get it. But you're something that weighs less than a pop can, come on. Oh, well, there you go. There you go, RPM, yeah. I'll tell you what, the air traffic control people are real nice. Every time I call them, saying I'm going to fly my UAV where I'm at, they ask my max altitude, and I always tell them I stick to the max of 400 or less, depending on the day. They're really cool about it. Your Marshall video, I was told I couldn't use my drone because it would be in, yes. Yes, Daddy Gville. I've had, me and Sean have been in some places where my drone wouldn't even take off. As soon as I turned it on, we didn't even know there was an airport close. So thank you, DJI, for that one. And Air Maps. Air Maps did tell me, but I didn't look it right away. We went to take off to do video of this house. And it said it won't even take off. Not even a foot off the ground. It would not go, and I found out why. It's like, there was a minor little baby airstrip, no joke, right across the street, hidden behind a warehouse we couldn't even see. So, I mean, I was only going to fly like 30 feet, so if a plane was that low anyway, come on, they're already having a problem. But still. So, yeah, they're real twitchy around airports, Daddy Gville. That's why I get angry at some people who flew, like, at certain places in Gary, Indiana, and a couple other places where they're flying right in airport landing areas. And they got high enough, they're in the landing patterns. I know they're in the airport areas when I was supposed to fly, and they were flying pretty high. So I know how high, yeah, I know what drone footage looks like from certain heights anymore. And I know for a fact they were over the 400-foot limit you're supposed to do in America. And they were in a landing pattern for the airport, so that was pretty stupid. All right, guys, let's see here. I got about another 13 minutes, or we can close her up if everybody's getting a little tired or hungry. Let's see. Sorry, Daddy Gville. When I did my... Oh, sorry, that's the one you said. Okay. I thought I missed it. I swear my chat looked like it moved. Wow, am I tired. Guys, now, urban exploring in the summer. I think most people do prefer either warm or hot weather compared to really cold weather to explore in. Would you agree with me? That's right, where the plane crashed. Oh, huh. Yeah, Daddy Gville, you're not going to fly there, bud. Even, maybe you can get special permission from air traffic control during certain parts of the day. I've heard of people doing that, calling a traffic control tower and going, and saying that they want to fly in a certain area, and sometimes the air traffic control will let them a certain window. One guy knew had to sign a piece of paper, too, saying stick in that area, that time, that's that. So you may want to check with them. Batteries draining fast in the CLD? Cell? To certify? CLD? Oh, that's ordering me off for tomorrow's Explorer. Wood sucking ticks like me. Yeah. Oh, man, Rich. Now, anybody knows, my wife and I didn't explore last year when we went down on vacation, business trip to Oklahoma. She was so proud of this house she found in Missouri. Then she ended with like over 50 wood ticks. They're saying this year is going to be the year of the wood tick, guys, so be careful. There are going to be wood ticks everywhere. Maybe wear some repellent or check yourself regular. And there's also 2 diseases out now for wood ticks that make Lyme disease look like a party. So be very careful if you're in wood tick prone zones. Yeah, we've actually started checking more, and Sean and I did one here recently where we actually wore long sleeves. You know, we actually had a warm day around here. We had such a weird roller coaster. We've been way below normal to a semi above normal. Desertify, I know you like the cold. You're scaring me, man. Yeah, batteries do drain fast in the cold. Drone too. Well, actually, I don't know. They say drone batteries drain fast in the cold. I've even watched Drone Valley. People talk about it. I've flown my drone in snowstorms, and it does amazingly good. RPM likes the cold. Man, you guys, you're sick humans. Sick. I don't like cold. I don't like that I can't touch my screens, my buttons. I can't hit the slider on my light. I have to have gloves. Everything's like, I feel like a 2-year-old playing with Duplo. And then I don't like wading through snow or stepping on something that might be frozen and brittle. Tony, how's it going, man? Occasionally my battery makes sure it never seems, never lose charge. Very suspicious. Nice, Tony. Huh. That's strange. You got something else draining into it, Tony? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you guys do the cold. I just don't. I actually prefer if it's like really hot out. Because I don't know if you guys have known this. If you're exploring in areas where homeless or transients or druggies are prone to get into buildings and use them to stay, they normally don't go inside to these buildings when it's really hot and humid out because it's even stickier in there. Sometimes they don't want to sit there in that. So they actually don't go in those. So yeah, sometimes I prefer the warm because of that. Heated spandex. Actually, Tony, it's funny that you mentioned that. They actually do. I think, Sharper Image. I think they have like some heated, almost like spandex thermal underwear you can wear. Yeah, exactly, RNS. Yes, yes. All the snow. Exactly. I see, sometimes you get some really cool shots, RNS, but I'm not sure it's worth it. I have a hatred for cold anyway, but I just think it makes everything slower, harder to operate. The drone, I'm sorry. Anybody who's ever flown a drone in the cold weather, you are angry because you cannot fly with gloves on. You cannot run the gimbal controls, the buttons properly, the sticks. You cannot fly with gloves. So you are freezing. Your hands get cold flying a drone. Ah, your external battery. I'm not sure what's going on. A little bit. Oh, well, you know what, Tony? It's possible. I don't know if Atlantis is still here. He'd be one to ask about it. Day and a half. Not using the battery. When hear that or Tony, you got one hell of a battery, man. Yeah, I'd ask Atlantis Paranormal about that. He may have a handle on what you're dealing with there. That's way out of my realm. I'm more the, hey, look, a dirty collapsing building, I'm going to go look at it type of guy. He's more the, hey, look, a dirty building, and hey, that's got something creepy going on in it type guy. So he adds both. How often do you guys, if you explore in the cold, and I've explored in the cold, which batteries work worse for you? I'll say my GoPro batteries. They do not like cold. And you think a GoPro would be a little more open to going outside. But my GoPro does not like super cold weather. It eats batteries, and so does this. This thing slaughters batteries in cold weather. This thing is like, goes a quarter of the time in cold weather. The drone, the Spark, for some reason, is supposed to do crappy. But instead of doing 15 or 16 or 17 minutes of flight per battery, I'm doing 20. Even in the snow. Nice, Tony. Actually, I'll tell you what. My knees hurt a lot from all the exercise I've had to do to keep my lungs up. There have been times where I'll play with our dog in the winter, and I'll be wearing just plain jeans or sweats. I'll sit on my knees right in the cold snow and make my knees feel better. Well, guys, I know this is going to be kind of a semi-short one for me. I think I'm actually going to get out of here. Wow. I got this strange header on top of my video that said, did you know using even a few seconds of unlicensed content may prevent you from monetizing your video? Learn more. Why? Is that telling me I used something in this? I didn't. Has anybody else had that? How about anybody's monetized? I have a question for you. If you're monetized, give me a thumbs up, because how many of you had problems with them demonetizing things just left and right for no reason? You send a complaint, then suddenly they send you an email going, oh, you're okay. Well, that's great. After you demonetize my video for the first 24 to 48 hours, when you get most of your views. And I think me and Study Boy NZ have talked about that. YouTube should pay you back for what you lost when they do that. I mean, that's kind of stupid. Maybe they need to reprogram their thing a little bit. That's no problem, Tony. Have a good one, man. Catch you and the dog later, man. Yeah, see, Desertify, I get that on a lot of my live streams, too. And then on my live streams, I mean, I'm not on here to make money, and it may be only a couple pennies. But let's say I make 11 cents on a live stream. But it's my 11 cents. And it annoys me when they go, oh, oops, here's the email going, oh, you're fine. We made a manual review. It's okay. Our bad. You're like, well, can I have my 11 cents back? And they go, no. Hey. And when they do that enough times, it adds up, doesn't it? How's it going, Tony? Urban Indie, monetization on YouTube. A lot of people have this weird, lofty idea of what our monetization is. They go, oh, as soon as they get monetized, things will be so much better. Maybe back in the old days. Okay, on YouTube right now, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours a year of watch time? Because of like 20,000 minutes a month or something watch time. View time is what you need to be monetized. And you hit that level, they monetize you, and you actually put ads in your videos. You can do super chats, like some people tonight super chatted me, and I appreciate everyone for doing that. They can donate directly on my live streams to my channel. They've done it on mobile live streams. Me and Sean have been out. So it's nice to be able, I don't know, 99.9% of monetized people on YouTube will never make money enough off their channel to live off it. The 0.1% that do are, hey, amazing, I'm glad for you. But it's still kind of neat to get something back. It's kind of a recognition for how hard you work on YouTube. Even if it's 11 cents, 20 bucks, whatever it is, it's kind of cool. But some people have this pie in the sky view that as soon as they get monetized, they're going to make huge money. And it's not the way YouTube works anymore. It's tough. Okay, let me see. Let me catch up. Can currently only see one line of emojis, but I am monetized. Cool. All right, no problem. Hey, Urbexy, man, no problem, dude. I know it's late for you, dude. You keep weird hours like I do, but even you need sleep. And Daddy Gville, your old channel's monetized. Okay. RNS, you're almost there. Wow. Now, remember, RNS, you not only have to have the subscribers, you have to have the watch time. It's like 20,000 minutes a month or 240,000 minutes a year or something like that, if I remember right. So 20,000 minutes a month watch time plus the 1,000, and then you can monetize. Well, have a good night, Urbexy, my friend. I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. Usually. When I started YouTube, you only had to make $10, then $100 a month. Yeah, see, Daddy Gville, they've changed it now. AdSense, you don't even get a paycheck from AdSense unless you adds up to $100. But some people can take a year or two till their revenue hits $100. So yeah, if you make something on YouTube, most time you won't make that much. That's where a lot of people put Urban Indie. That's where a lot of people put links to a PayPal account and tell people, hey, if you like my lipstick tutorials, my Urban Explorers, my travel channel, my car repair channel, and you like to help me out, hey, you can donate here at this PayPal link, or on Super Chats, you can do it directly here, where people are doing it. They would Super Chat me. If you scan back up, you'll see, like Desertify right here did a Super Chat for $20, and wow, that's crazy. Thanks, man. But you'll see some channels that are real popular channels, they actually make a living doing live streams. And I've seen a couple channels that I watch that are super chatting, and they get upwards of $500 to $1,000 in a 4 or 5 hour show of super chats. And that's amazing. But that's not the standard really on YouTube. Wow. Reviewing and playing, you get 184K every 28 days. Wow, you are just kicking it, dude. Woo! I think I actually get between, and I wander, no joke, I wander between about 38K and no kidding, about 100K a month. Every month. I wander between there. Lately, I've been around the 38 to 60-ish, somewhere in that zone. And I had no problem telling you, so, yeah. So, wow, you are kicking it, dude. You're not doing, you can actually see a few pennies. Actually, you might be off the pennies, you might be in the nickels. And maybe a few dimes there, RPM. Nice. Hey, no problem, RNS. Thank you very much for coming in. And I hope you get there. Just make sure your view time is there. I've seen a lot of people go, hey, I'm at 1,000 subscribers. And they go to sign up. Then they're mad when YouTube says, well, you're not there yet. So make sure. Well, see, RPM, that's not all true. There's a lot of channels out there that do tech stuff. If your channel's getting good views, that means you're doing tech stuff and doing it in a way people like, and or you're doing things that really help them. So remember that. For each of us out there doing something, wahoo! Now, Desertify, that's great. You're killing me, dude. That is darn decent. Nice, dude. You're the man. 357K a month. That is great. I think that's probably higher than my highest point. Mine have wandered. But that is great, dude. I am happy joy. That is, woof. That is, see, dude, I knew you would translate over. You're one of those channels I just seen go, woohoo! Oh, man, Desertify, trust me, you're going to get there. You got the drive, you got the knowledge, you got the voice, you got good camera work, you got good editing, so no, you've got the whole package. I'm more the Billy Joe Jim Bob of urban exploring and trying to do this. Man, keep going to Desertify. Daddy Gville, 6K minutes a month, around 1,500 to 2K views a month. 125 subs on the new channel. Yeah, well, Daddy Gville, at 125 subs, 6K a minute isn't bad. That's actually a pretty good ratio of watch time per subs. Dang, stick with. See, if you can keep growing at that ratio, that's going to be great. Hey, reviewing, you'd love to have his, I'd love to have yours, so trust me. Don't have to covet anybody else's view time. There's always somebody who's got more. I always look at somebody doing great like Desertify, and I'm just happy they're doing it. Because to me, that shows, hey, thankfully, there's still somebody in urban exploring, especially in urban exploring, that can break through and get going. Because right now, a lot of urban exploring channels are really having a tough time. I mean, really are. And Desertify's got a style and a quality that really is going to translate well to everybody. So he's going to pull a lot of time. And that's great. In fact, everybody should honestly look at something like Desertify and see if there's something he does that you can use as an example for your channel. I mean, it depends on your style, but his channel is really kicking it. Desertify, but you're really doing good, man. You really are. Hey, DR440, what's up, man? How you doing? Well, that's okay to certify that my first year I kind of had fun. It was kind of like a cool goal to hit certain numbers or something. Now, I've had rougher time the last year than I have before, the year and a half before it. Everybody's got their whole areas. I think mine is I'm honestly not being a wiener. My health is kind of dragging on me a little bit, but I'm going to do whatever I can do still. Well, there you go. RPM, yeah. And tutorial style now, RPM is a good way to get good view time. It really is. That's an amazing way to get view time if you're doing it in tutorial style. Now, see, there's a lot that don't do it that way, RPM. John Spike, you have a folder for the YouTube music library. Also good. Yeah, it's true to certify. I mean, I'm not even, for somebody like me, I'm not even sure I have a style or any style, my wife would say. So, yeah, I mean, to me, this is high fashion, or wearing my Looney Tunes t-shirts and stuff I wear, my He-Man t-shirts, which she tells me I can't wear on Easter Sunday. What's wrong with a good Skeletor's t-shirt at Easter dinner? Some people, you know, you marry them, but you can't teach them. But yeah, Desertify, you're right. It is. It is. And I think it's up to you. Even if, like, my style never really catches on, if I do a style I like that I consider as me, I'll be happier with that than doing a style that isn't me, but I'm getting good watch time. Because I think I still want to do YouTube to be happy. I don't want it to become a job, I don't think. And so far, it hasn't become a job. So many people on here are so fun and show me so many things, teach me things, I teach them, and back and forth. It's still fun. So I hope I can maintain that. No matter how big my channel does or doesn't get. If I get to 100,000 subscribers someday, I hope to God I'm still doing these live streams. Because these live streams, I think if big channels did these live streams still, I mean big exploring channels, I think they would be more grounded. I think they'd be more real. I really do. That was something I wanted to talk about earlier. And I'll probably talk about next week, actually next Tuesday more. Because I really think a lot of big channels should do it more. A lot of big urban exploring channels, because they've lost touch with what real urban exploring is and what the fans or other explorers are doing. My biggest failing, I will admit, is other urban explorers like my videos, but unlike other urban explorers, I don't seem to pull in urban exploring fans. Other urban explorers have urban explorers and urban exploring fans that watch your videos. I don't know why, but I don't seem to attract the fans of urban exploring. So I'm not sure, that's kind of weird. Something about me is the pretty. They can't stand the pretty. Well, yeah, exactly, RPM. Plus, you don't want to be a clone of anybody else no matter what. And, I mean, some people are doing this just for money. I understand that. If I make a penny, hey, that's great. If someday, you know, Desertify is going, dude, I'm making $70K a year off YouTube, I'm going to go, hells yeah, Batman, nice job. I do not begrudge anybody making money on here, unlike some weird people who will make fun of people making money on YouTube. I don't understand that. If you can do something you love as much as this and make money, dang, I call your life just hit the bonus lottery right there. Your best video is one you almost never did. I'll tell you what, my videos surprise me. The ones I think are going to do good do crap. The ones I think are going to do crap do good. Now, Desertify, you've always been popular on Instagram. My Instagram nearly hasn't gone very far. You've always been popular. I mean, you got good. You've got an eye for a lot of this that I don't have, and I that's why I'm glad I'm on here, because I get to meet people like you and see somebody do what you do. Not a butt kiss, really. I like seeing people better, because it's nice to have people out there sharing things and preserving them and putting them on here better. I don't know. Maybe jealousy is just not a thing. I don't know. It's not a button I have. All right, Urban Indie. I know it's a trend of Urbex gone wrong videos. And it's for your worse than usual clickbait. Boy, dude, that is a good point. Yes. And Urban Indie, if you don't mind, I'm going to write that down for next week. Because we're going to run out of time here. Where I do have to get off because my dog is going to want to be walked. And I'm going to write down your name, that this was your topic. I do not take credit for anything anybody else does. Urbex gone wrong. Urban Indie. So we're going to talk about next Tuesday. I'm going to start that off probably right after the review next Tuesday. But I'm running out of time. My dog is upstairs. I hear making noises. So I probably got another couple minutes. Exactly, Rich. Totally. Yeah, positive feedback from sharing, yes. And also, Rich, remember, you are not only sharing, when you put something on here, you're not only sharing, you're preserving something and documenting it. It's on here forever. Somebody can try to see how people had in their houses, or what we thought was neat, or whatever, back whole areas of architecture. So everything you're putting on here, can't beat it. Yeah, Rich, why not film them? Because now they're preserved. It's funny that some videos I'll do it won't get views. Others, yeah, exactly. It is weird, RPM. Some people can read which videos they're going to put out that are going to do amazing. Others, I'm bad at it. My big thing is never do. Yeah, exactly. No, RPM, we've talked about it before on this stream a bunch of times. There's a difference between view bait and clickbait. If you look at my thumbnail for my last video, some people would call that clickbait, but it's not. Because clickbait is when that is not in the video. It's in the video. I never put something on my titles or my thumbnail that's not honestly in my videos. So view bait to draw somebody in is one thing. Clickbait is when you lie to them. So yes, I agree 100%. RPM, clickbait, I just won't do it. Michigander, what's up, man? How are you doing, my partially northern friend? Exactly, DR440, the style. You got to like your own style and the style of what you watch on YouTube, which is great about YouTube. Think of all the options. And I'm not saying you have to like every urban sport. You may look at my videos and go, eh. You go look at the certifieds and go, holy crap, yes, I'm there. That's perfect. It's what YouTube's for. Exactly, Rich. Or something does happen, they're making it up. Rich, I know clickbait, just title what they are, hate big expectations, see a regular video. Yeah, exactly. I just turn the camera on and film, get big views. The ones I plan barely get any views. Hey, but you're putting them all out there, Daddy Gville. That's the way. And I always say, I thought about adding this to my channel at one time. Exploring this CF, big and small, we explore it all. Because me and Sean skip nothing. I've even got tiny little stripped down gas stations with not even the pumps left on in my videos. I've got tiny little houses. Just whatever's there. Yeah, Michigander, you've been doing it long enough. You know YouTube has immense variety. Michigander's been a long timer on YouTube. God, I can't keep track how many videos you've got. A Desertified, yes, view bait. View bait is 100% acceptable in every way. You got to differentiate yourself, your thumbnail, your title, as much as you can from somebody else's, and or ride their coattails if you can. Change one little word in your title where it'll recommend with theirs. Exactly, DR440, 100% again. And yes, Desertify, you can make things catchy without lying. Too bad that a lot of people don't know that. Well, actually, because they do know that, Desertify. Thing is, they don't care. They will lie their butts off because they're just here for attention. For the views. They don't even care about the money as much as just the views. And people fawning over them. Center of attention. Yeah, Desertify. See, I'm bad at that. I really am. I think I'd have more views on my channel if I did that better. But I'm not good at it. I am... Well, you already know I'm horrible with titles. My titles, they suck. They do. My thumbnails are good. I like my thumbnails. I actually will talk my thumbnails up. I think I do good on thumbnails. But my titles, bone. My tagging is decent. My able to connect it to other stuff is pretty bad. Michigan, I have no idea about adding to them this summer. I hear you, brother. So will I. All right, guys. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I do need to get out of here. My dog has made some whimpers and scratches on the floor, and you definitely do not want a 100-pound dog doing his business on the floor, because that gets messy. I want to be the most popular YouTuber there is that no one knows. So you want to be the anti-PewDiePie. There you go. Hey, thanks, Rich. I appreciate it. I know, really, thank you, Rich. Thank you, J&M. Thank you, Desertify. And thank you, Atlantis Paranormal. And everybody else. Just thanks for being part of this community. I mean, really, YouTube, when people say that, people that don't do YouTube do not understand. They think it's a joke. YouTube really is a community. When you're out talking to people, getting in people's faces, sharing videos, it's not like talking on the phone or a text. So it's a community, and I thank you guys very much. I appreciate you coming in and really adding to the community. You guys talked so much, brought up comments, questions, and Urban Indie. Next week, your topic, the Urbex gone wrong stuff. We're going to talk about that a lot more with a bigger group, because I really think that is a good one to talk about. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you. Sorry, Michigan, to leave so early, but been on for a little over 2 hours. I do have to go. My dog is 13 years old, so I'm glad his bladder still holds. But thanks a lot, RPM. I'm going to talk to you guys later. I'm going to zoom upstairs and get my doggy outside. I'll talk to you either next Tuesday or before. I don't know about Sunday or not. But if anybody wants to do Sunday, let me know, because I will do Sundays upon demand. If anyone wants to do a Sunday Hangouts chat, and you're Urban Explorer, I will bring you on live with me. You and I can talk back and forth, and we can talk to the chat people. So if anybody wants to, Desertify, anybody wants to talk to anybody about anything, or even you want to take over the stream on a Sunday, let me know. I have no problem doing that, just sitting here semi-silent. It's hard for me to be totally silent. Ask my wife. But yeah, let me know. You can email me exploringwithcf@gmail.com, and I will do Sundays on demand. And if anyone wants to take over, talk about even if you want to talk about your channel or ask questions about a stream during the day. Hey, here's what I've done on my channel. What do you think I should do different? No problem doing that. But until either next Tuesday or Sunday, if anybody wants to do one, talk to you later, guys, and get out there and explore, share, document, preserve. And I really do believe in, don't look just for the biggies, big and small, explore it all and love it all. See you guys. Have a good one.